Hi guys, it's Stephanie, and we just got back from our recent trip to Disney World, and this was the first time ever that we had not stayed on Disney property. And I am a huge Disney loving fool. If anybody knows me, they just tell me to be quiet and stop talking about Disney so much. It's just crazy. Anyway, I love Disney. I love everything about Disney property. We've always stayed on Disney property until this year. So this was the first year we were a family of 5 going down to celebrate our little guy turning 2. And we didn't fit very nice and neat into a standard room like we used to. Our daughter, who's 16, was bringing her best friend, who's also 16. So we have 2 16-year-olds and a 12-year-old son and a 2-year-old, and then, of course, mom and dad. So it was just a lot to try to fit into a Disney room. So we were gonna look at getting a suite or getting 2 rooms, and we do Disney on a budget. So that was very expensive. So we started looking at staying off property, and we found a wonderful community called Windsor Hills Resort. So it's located very close outside of Animal Kingdom, and it's a gated community, and a lot of people have themed their houses to be Disney friendly. So the house that we were staying in had a princess room, and it had a Star Wars room with this magnificent full coverage wall that was Star Wars scene. It was amazing. Anyway, it was a 4-bedroom house, and it had 4 bathrooms where everybody had their own bathroom, and it had its own private covered pool, heated, with a jacuzzi at the back. It had eating area outside. It had anything you could want, and it was $135 a night for this house in the middle of August, and it was amazing. It was like a gift from the gods. I checked it for value season, which is more like, September and the 1st of December, and that same house was $119 a night, and I'm just like, what? So as hard as it was to not stay on Disney property this time, it was totally worth it. Yes, we had to pay to get into the park, to park at the parks, but now that Disney is charging resort parking, that was almost a wash. So we were able to do and eat a lot more things because we had that extra money that we didn't spend on our resort at the Disney. So it's just something to consider. I'm going to link below my tour of this house that we stayed in, but there are lots of wonderful houses in the Windsor Resort. So something to think about for all those Disney loving families out there on a budget. Bye.